Hello there, Wyslouch here. Welcome to my online music tutorial on a systematic approach to bass runs on the guitar in the context of bluegrass and old-time music. Bass runs are a nice way to get from one chord to another. Here's my systematic approach. We can take three different variables. The first one, direction. We can approach our target chord from above or below. The second one, duration. We can approach our target chord with one note, two notes, three notes, etc. The third variable, note choice. We can approach our target chord with a major scale, a chromatic scale, with a combination of both. Now, if you don't know a chromatic or major scale, learn them. The best way to illustrate this would be to do some examples. First problem to solve. Let's go from a G to a C. Well, we've got those three variables. Let's insert some values to those variables. Let's approach from below two notes chromatically. Where's our target note? It's a C. Good. So, find the note that's two notes below chromatically. So, 1, 2. Okay, there's the beginning of my bass run. First fret on the A string. Walk off chromatically, and we land on the C. Great. If we're to combine that, going from a G to a C, we have boom, chuck, walk, walk, boom, chuck. So we approach the C with two notes from below chromatically. Now we need to approach our G chord chromatically from below, two notes. So where's our target note? G. Bam, third fret on the low E string. Where's two notes below chromatically where we'll start our bass run? We just walk down the chromatic scale from there for two steps. 1, 2. First fret on the low E string. There's our bass run. So we're going from a C to a G. So boom, chuck, walk, walk. Boom, chuck, walk, walk. Landing on the G. Very good. So we've got a G to a C and back to G. It goes boom, chuck. Very cool. Now we go to a D chord. A D chord. Where's our target note? Open D. Two notes from below chromatically. Where's that at? Well, we just walk down the chromatic scale. Okay, so there's the beginning of our chromatic bass run. Two notes from below. Interesting. So we're going from a G to a D. Boom, chuck. Again, boom, chuck. So now we've got G to C to G to D. Very nice. Alrighty, just for the sake of argument, let's add some different values with the same chord progression. G to C to G to D. But I want to approach everything three notes from above with the major scale. We're in the key of G, so we'll be using the G major scale. We go from a G to C. That's our first problem to solve. So our target is a C. So what's three notes above, because we're approaching from above, in the major scale? Well, we just walk up the major scale, the G major scale. Okay, very nice. So our bass run now, because we have two boom chucks on the G, then going to a C, we don't even have time for a chuck, because it's just going to go. Normally it would be boom, chuck, boom, chuck. Now it's just boom, walk, 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 land on the C. So we got. Okay, interesting. Now we have three notes from above to approach the G. Where's our target? G. Good. There's our G, and we walk up 1, 2, 3. There's the beginning of our bass run. So now we got G to C, then back to G. Last but not least, G to a D. Where's our target? D. Where's three notes above in the major scale? 1, 2, 3. We start our bass run on the open G string, then we walk it down. Okay, interesting. So we go G to D. It goes. So we got G to C, then G to D. It's going to go like this. Back to G. Very convenient. We have a a tune that has this exact chord progression. It's a fiddle tune. It's called The Lost Girl. We're going to do two different A sections. In the first A, I'm going to approach everything from below chromatically with 2 notes. The second A section, I'm going to approach everything from above with 3 notes diatonically, or with a G major scale. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very interesting. So you could have a ton of different ways to get from one chord to another just by systematically inputting different values into this variable system. Once again, we have direction approaching from above or below, duration, 1, 2, 3 notes before our target chord, and lastly we have the note choice, chromatic scale, a major scale, different other kind of scales, or maybe a combination of all the above. This is a good way to begin to systematically approach bass runs in bluegrass and old-time music. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you like what you saw, please help me out. Subscribe below. Check out my website. Listen to my music. Really appreciate your time. Goodbye.